almost like Martin. And we alive. Hello, this is Dr. Layman. It's Wednesday, my dudes. he's actually here soon, guys.
Yeah, stop making fun of him then.
Freak off. Anyway, guys, sorry for the technical hiccup. We lasted an hour though, so we did okay. So it could have been a lot worse. Like my internet could have just completely have gone off, and then I would never be here. Everybody would lose, and so I've got to now share this with everybody and on Twitter. God damn it, internet lets you down when you really don't want it to. We are here, and we might have a few hiccups, but it'll be a hell of a lot more stable on here. Well, for some reason, my internet doesn't want to work. God, new dongle cost me about 15 quid for that.
Maybe it has like poor antenna because some of the dongles are.
Anyway, I'm gonna. It doesn't have an antenna. It's just a USB thing. It's actually really fast. It's faster than the one I had with an antenna.
Are you hardwired in though?
Point because the thing destruct. No, no, I'm not hardwired.
That's a big problem, probably.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is not reliable enough for live streaming, I think.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's probably not. It's a waste of money. Using an Ethernet cable, living I could do somewhere, but I've misplaced it somewhere around here.
Yeah,
but,
you gotta Ethernet yourself in, my nibble, like otherwise.
I'll see what I can do. Would you guys quickly keep the chat going while I just stand?
Oh, the chat on or oh, do you mean
what
like
should we talk about? I mean, I don't know. We can
talk about anything.
We could talk about this. Oh, somebody asked me about Faith Goldie and Jordan Peterson and her being disinvited. I don't know. I've been a little bit disappointed in Dr. Peterson of late. I didn't like the things that he said that made it sound. And I know people are like, "Oh, you're misrepresenting Dr. Peterson." I don't know if I am. Look, get it. I understand that we need to redefine a lot of these social science bullshit stuff as not social science bullshit. These critical cultural theories within the social sciences as not being science, but as being philosophy, because it is philosophy. It's pure speculation. It's not really based on observable data. And in fact, they admit that they can't observe this even. As such, this needs to be put into the realm of philosophy. To say, though, that these need to be protested en masse, I find that scary and a little bit disconcerting. Only in that it could be a slippery slope. It's the same thing with Faith Goldie. She can be cringy. She certainly was on a podcast with, on the Daily Stormer, and I see why that makes people angry. To me, I don't think you should be cascaded for your associations, but particularly when you're just, I don't think she said anything that was, I didn't listen to the podcast, but I don't know if she said anything that was like reprehensible.
Well, if she did, then people would actually quote it, but nobody actually quotes it, so
right.
Probably she didn't say anything objectionable, but the fact that she just appeared there means that she's evil or something. I don't know. It's stupid, I think. I'm
very disconcerted, and I'm seeing this everywhere now, of this guilty by association shit of, oh, you talked to so-and-so, that makes you blank. That's
tribalism.
Well, we're all inherently tribal a little bit as humans.
Yeah, it's true.
But that's McCarthyism, I would say, more than tribalism. Of that's a little bit spoopy. I don't like that at all.
Yeah. The worst implication is that when people segregate by their political beliefs, they create echo chambers, and echo chambers make those beliefs degenerate into some crazy bullshit. Because when nobody challenges your beliefs, you don't notice how crazy those beliefs become, and that's.
Well, right. And actually, we find this in social science research and social psychology, in that, for example, when people merely talk to people of a disparate belief system or a disparate ideology, it decreases their perception of a difference between the groups. They see people as more or less similar to themselves, and it reduces hate, essentially. It makes you more open to other ideas. And if your entire life sort of goal is to prevent people from ever hearing alternative ideas, well then yeah, that would be quite the thing you'd be looking to do, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Because you don't want anybody to have differing opinions.
Yes.
You don't want people to hear alternative ideas, because then they might not find those ideas so reprehensible and repugnant.
Yeah, exactly. That's. I have a personal anecdote, because that pretty much my travel from left to the right happened. I can when the moment it started, when I pretty much with the discussion with a right winger, but not some crazy far right nut job. Now, like a moderate right winger, pretty much close to my current political position. And then I thought that there wasn't that much difference between me and him, even though we were kind of on opposing sides of the spectrum. And that was, it didn't change my outlook outright. It took quite a while, but that was like the first seed of doubt that actually grew into a tree, so to speak.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on?
Can I get
How
a
do I
bro
sound?
fist?
How do I sound? Do I sound okay?
Much better, yes.
Oh yes, because I don't even have the Ethernet. I lost it.
I don't care. Is this the official cuckolding appreciation stream?
We can make it that if you want.
We had already an
Nice.
example of cuckolding.
Yes, we did actually.
Our bastard's not here yet.
Oh, Clue, lad. Layman, my dude, how are you?
I am absolutely fantastic, my doodery diddle daddle do.
I feel so blessed to be called that.
Papa bless.
So this is literally just Papa bless Layman.
You know,
Anyway,
it's a great meme, but the
you want a
message
link to the
meme
chat?
is fucking shit. Oh, sorry.
You want moderator powers?
Don't.
Oh, dude,
I know.
I'm gonna fucking iron pill your shitty stream.
There's 11
You've
people
got
watching.
Oh yeah, I'm
Share it
gonna
again.
kick 11.
We've got about 11 people.
Gonna ban 11 people. I'll reshare it on Twitter. Hang on, I didn't yet.
Oof.
As long as you only like put them in temporary timeout.
No,
Oof,
he's gonna
I
send him to the
can't
gulag.
promise.
Right, where are you? I've got to add you as a mod.
No, what are you doing? This works on a stream with 500 people. It doesn't work well on a
Brace
stream with
yourself,
500
people.
people, actually, more accurately. I was
Brace
so
yourselves.
weird.
Laymeme is going to be a mod.
No,
I
why?
love your username. Not username, your Layman Chronicles.
What?
What?
your URL.
Oh yeah, it's more. Oh Jesus. Oh jeez, Rick.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
For some reason, YouTube didn't update my channel name. Oh jeez.
Oh,
kind of uncomfortable.
Morty, you're just an idiot, Morty. Hey, you're another one who I agree with that season 3 really shit. Oh, you're a mod, by the way.
Why
Oh,
do you-
nice. Yeah, I made an entire video explaining why season 3 is kind of garbage.
Yeah,
I see. I told you guys
video-
before. I don't know how you didn't fucking see this from the first season. That this was mounting the faggotry.
Yeah, I had a video where I discussed half of the third season why it was shit. But I'm actually no, was it not really that it was shit, more the influences behind it and how it was making it shit. If I remember correctly, it was. But the first video
You
on
mean
this
Dan
channel,
Harmon?
partly him.
Yeah, but
Actually, it was
fucking
mostly him.
racist, to be honest.
I know. So, Layman, did you see that massive, like, all caps comment that was labelled at Nooker on his thread?
Oh my.
Did you see it? That
Oh,
shock-pilled comment. Oh, it was so good.
Like, here's the thing. The line between Poe's Law and like not Moore's law is so fucking blurred in the PJW comment section.
What the fuck? Well, that guy who responded to you that was like, studies are all biased because they are only in the interest of whatever the scientist is looking for. And I just sat there and read it and I was like, I'm starting to realize this, is that the average person is far more retarded when it comes to understanding how science is conducted than I ever could have imagined.
Yeah, it's
It's depressing.
No, my absolute favorite today is, where's your science? Where are your sources? And I'm like, okay.
Here you go.
Yeah, here you go. Oh, but those are not sources. Those are just studies.
That's what I mean. And he's like, oh, yeah, because then in response, it's like, you don't, they'll just have their own personal interests in why they would conduct this. And that's how that works. Dude, I sincerely, I'm starting to see this, that people think that social scientists, or excuse me, anything that's not STEM, it's just a bunch of people in a room who go like, hey, I think thing, therefore I'm going to type up a paper and publish it.
Hey,
and
don't you know that mathematics is a proper science?
Ooh, it's like, do you understand? And when I'm trying to tell someone's like, well, you don't have a sample size of 1,000 people. Like, you don't need a sample size of 1,000. I can run a statistically significant test and account for a lot of error and find a statistically significant correlation with 50 people. Because I know how to do a statistical analysis.
I know how to do statistics, buddy.
But if you're doing...
oh, by the way, do you know what?
You don't like me, charming man.
Do you know what day it is,
You
Layman?
fucking hate me, right?
I love you. I love you. Why would I hate you?
Because you're a fucking Jew, that's why.
Wait.
We aren't live yet, right?
We are live.
Okay, good. You're a fucking Jew.
We've been live twice. This is how shock-filled this stream is. I love that. No, I stole it from Nuka. Okay, I stole a meme.
Well, if you stole a meme from Nuka, it means you probably indirectly stole it from Layman.
Probably.
Did you call it with Shot Pill or was it Nuka? Because I saw Nuka do it first.
Oh, I think this time it was Nuka.
Yeah, I think it was Nuka. So anyway, Aid not been on the Tails yet, and I've been on Tails.
No, because I'm too. Look, it's been okay. I'm very autistic, and I'm afraid that I will make. Yeah, I know. We all know. So I'm afraid.
You're the second most autistic woman I've ever met.
Wait, who's number one then?
I am.
She wasn't really a woman. We were both kids at the time, but she was well into horror films and stuff, and I was like,
well, it was just me. That you didn't know when I used to live in the north. Yeah,
it could have been you. It could have been you.
No, I'm too afraid of embarrassing myself publicly. Like, V and Arch Warhammer invited me also to play with them, and I was like, I don't know. I think I'll be too cringy, and it won't make your audience enjoy the game very much.
Out of all the pay cooks, you would not be the cringiest.
Yeah,
you'd be the least cringiest.
I don't know. I don't know.
Layman agrees. Layman
I'm too worried about it.
Okay. Here's the thing. Our current group is one of the most amazing. It's a miracle of the universe, right?
Mm.
We had a guy that just constantly screamed about protein and then left the campaign. We had a constantly angry, pissed off leader who's also like a crystalline body war golem, former Knuckleheavy turned human samurai water person, half vampire, half coral. We got a really Jew who's also Serbian and speaks with this really thick Serbian accent, and you can always hear his girlfriend doing some crazy shit in the background. So
and the
like,
baby occasionally.
Yeah, you just hear just fucking dishes drop to the floor. It's like fucked up shit. And he's like, okay, I go to him and I take all his money. It's amazing. It's
a typical Serb, by the way. Oh my god.
And then, wait, you're forgetting the artist formerly known as Edgy Sphincter.
Oh my!
Who disappeared after the
fucking spirit animal.
What?
Who else? Oh, you're forgetting Duck, the really angry Irish person and a robot with an English accent who may or may not be an Anglo.
You can tell by the beady eyes, though.
Beady eyes, Anglo lies.
Beady eyes, Anglo eyes. Yeah, but Irish people have beady eyes too, so
No, fuck
Yeah,
you.
you're fucking Anglo.
I might be. I'm only quarter Anglo, or am I 3/4? I can't tell.
What is subhuman is still subhuman, my dude.
I know.
Say in hashtag swag. Hashtag swag.
What swag?
What fucking die.
You sound like
so-
you want to die. By the way, Layman, I've got a
Who
question to ask
doesn't?
you.
That's to be honest.
You do what?
What day is it?
Oh, you fucker, you beat me to it. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. I fucking just,
What day
I'm
is
gonna
it?
leave now. You fucked up.
It's Wednesday, my dude.
Fucking piece of shit. I wish nothing
I exist.
ill upon you and your descendants.
At least follow me on Twitter before you do it.
No, fuck off. I'm not gonna shill for you, you little cut boy.
Oh.
Cut boy.
I keep shilling for
Not
you.
even the
What do
follow.
I get in return? What do I get in return for all the shilling I've done?
When the fuck have you ever shilled for me?
Are you
Right?
fucking joking? In every video I made for that horror series, I shilled for your videos,
What-
and I consistently retweet.
I'm sorry, that was mean. I love you.
We need a debate between you two because you've been gunning for this for a while now, haven't you, Layman?
Right.
What? I don't debate people.
Do you not remember when you were trying to gate crash the stream with her and her
Layman
bastard?
doesn't debate anybody. No.
I've never done anything like that. You must be confusing me with my evil twin, Dr. Lame Meme.
That's a lame meme, yeah, of course. I forgot that's a Is he the one with the 6 arms?
No. I gotta
Oh,
go.
is that the Pathfinder character?
I shit my pants.
No, yeah. I
Layman.
mean, we all know that Dr. Layman does not debate anybody. He is but a kindly meme salesman peddling his wares.
Yeah. He is but a humble meme salesman.
But there is a certain element of like seriousness to it because most debates are just so gladiatorial and so mean.
I hate it.
It's like if like I think there are two types of debates. Debate A is if you're concerned with beating the opponent. Debate B is concerned with finding the truth. B is fine, but you can't have it on the internet.
Well,
Do you do it IRL?
I don't know.
Just out
I
of
don't think
interest?
that's true. I think that you can't have it live, would be what I'm saying. I think you can have it on the internet because I've had those kinds of discussions with people on the internet. But it's okay. So the second that you put an audience in there, it becomes a show, which makes it gladiatorial by nature because it adds an added aspect of shoot. What actually would be the best way to describe this? What would be the best theory for it?
Beady eyes, Anglo lies.
That's not a theory. Well, that's a good theory. What?
It's a theory now.
It's a game theory.
What about Iwendu?
Oh, fuck.
What?
I'm so sad that Event Blue never caught on.
It should do. But the thing is, I think what confused people is it Evendu or Iwendu because English isn't your first language. Maybe that's
speak,
what.
I speak perfect English. Accent free, my dude.
You do. But you say W as a V and V as a W.
Ooh, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fucking fight you.
That
Come
makes
on,
you a
come on.
Slav, doesn't it? Actually, that probably now we can isolate this shit a little bit.
I would use my beady eyes like Superman against you.
You do know that
I'm beaming to you, Anglo lies.
you do know that my dogs are out there, right?
I
Your
don't give
doctor's
enough
out there,
shit
is
to
it?
look that shit up because I'm not a piece of fucking trash. So
I'm just saying, my dude.
Honestly, I'm worried that I might find some like nudes from your like cam whore days. I'd rather not see that.
Wait, I'm fucking cute. You know, you're missing out.
well, see,
Maybe-
you know
well,
what
maybe
I
I
look
am.
like. You know what I look like. You don't know. I don't know what you look like.
Aiden,
Yeah.
have I told you about the wonderful hentai pic that I found of you?
Was it the one with him being raped by multiple tentacles?
Yes.
It's a good one, right?
DM me.
That's that's the what's his name? ENF lover did that. He's really awesome.
Yeah, literally just
you've
Google.
got to DM me that. I need to see this.
24. It's fucking amazing.
It's pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna have a look. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have a look.
It's the guy who, in that
Maybe.
CNN video, which, by the way, that CNN video was deemed not advertiser friendly, and they did confirm it. The short, like 30-second CNN or minute-long CNN video I did, where the woman was really offended by the word boobs. He did the titty picture that I used in that. It's the same guy.
Aiden,
What?
you're on Know Your Meme. I've just
I
seen
am?
you pick your avatar. Yeah.
What?
God, no. Oh, God.
Oh wow, you're in it twice. Jesus Christ.
No
likes it.
way.
I'm posting this in the chat, and I'm posting it on the live chat for everybody to see, because your avatar is on Know Your Meme. This is well weird, because I'm trying to find your Rule 34 to react to it, but I can't find it, so I don't know where it is.
I see. I was on the Make My
Oh, here it
Milkshake
is.
stuff.
I think. Let's have a look. Website. I
What
don't
the
know.
fuck is this? It's a what? That's just some
You're
video.
on,
of mine.
it's a it's the Blue Sun Deluxe, which I assume is like that vaporwave shit
Oh.
or something.
I don't see any tentacles.
But just a weird coincidence.
Oh no! I think if you just type in my name, I think you find my face. Well, like my Twitter thing I posted, which was like half of my face, which I don't mind.
Oh well, I can't find your Rule 34. I'll find it another time. So
That's
Layman,
weird when you
I got
Google
something to ask
me.
you.
Shit, you find sometimes. Like so many of these
I
pages,
know.
like women who are clearly not me, but whatever.
I've got a joke for you, Layman, and it's a joke I've told before on the stream, but I've got something to tell you. What noise does a communist cow make? Mao.
It's so bad.
Hey,
Layman's
Diamond,
gonna-
thank you so much for having me.
He's
it
gonna
was a great
leave
time.
now. Great, damn it!
I'm just here to cringe people out now.
It's pretty bad. I really.
Oh, it's my birthday in 3 days.
yeah.
Wish me
See,
happy
now you
birthday,
can't
Layman.
leave because it's his birthday.
Yeah, I don't give a fucking shit. I'm gonna drop the fucking piece of shit hangout link on Paul.
Don't do it. Did you see that's what
Don't do
happened
that.
at the? Did you see that's what happened at the end of? I don't know if anyone gave a shit, but there was a pretty cool stream with Coach Red Pill, myself, Braving Ruin, Millennial Woes, Black Pigeon Speaks, and Mr. Medicare. And at about like the last 5 minutes of that stream, Mr. Medicare, decided to just
he
drop
did.
that link on Twitter. And I thought it was going to be funny, but Coach just shut it down, unfortunately. I thought that would have been fun. But,
Coach can't
it was a
do
bit
that.
too chaotic. Well, at that point, who had left?
I wouldn't do it either,
I
to be
think-
honest. Like, it would just.
I
be
think
too
Millennial
much
Woes had already left, Edgy
chaos.
had left, or Brave and Ruin had left. Like, everyone had left anyway.
Mm.
So it was just like a couple of shit posters. And Black Pigeon wasn't even talking that much, so I would have been down to deal with shit posting, but
You should have invited
I'm
me
a
on.
degenerate.
I've been like, hi. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna sit here and post memes all day.
would you have been comfortable talking about the JQ? Because that's where that, of course, ended up.
But Jeff disagrees. Jeff Holiday disagrees. He said the stream sucked until Jim started fucking with the alt-right. I haven't seen it. I can't say anything.
Stream sucked into. No, it was funny. He wasn't like. It was funny. We didn't get triggered. No, I thought it was hilarious. And I gave my honest opinion on the
apparently-
JQ, which I'll give again if you want. Sup, Jeff?
My
by the way.
opinion is I don't care. Is that valid?
opinion
I
is-
don't care.
is-
Or is that
is-
too alt?
yeah. No. You can do whatever the fuck you want. My opinion is that groups always act within their own interests. Duh.
Oof.
Within reason. Hey, Layman,
No,
I've
not
something I
within
need to
reason.
ask you though.
That's basic social
Which you need
psychology.
to. I need to ask you a question. Can you define alt-centrism?
No,
It's ascendant. It's beyond your comprehension.
basically.
Is it beyond layman's? Is it beyond your
No.
comprehension?
He's the only one who understands it.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, I bet your brain must be like oozing out of your head right now.
Wait, I'm right now. I'm not enlightened because of some phony god's blessing, but by my own intelligence. I'm sorry, but that's what it is.
Oh my god. So anyway, this
Shit,
stream,
we've
like-
talking over the other dude, the FFN dude, right?
I know. Oh yeah,
The-
Glebs, introduce yourself to layman. Sorry about that.
What's
We got sidetracked.
how to introduce myself? I'm I made shitposting my lifestyle choice.
Same.
I would like to say to everybody to sub to you because you've been here since like the very beginning. Like you were on my first like milestone video when I had 100, and we responded to that guy, wasn't it? G O'Neill, who I think is G O'Neill UK from Middlesbrough. And I know it's from Middlesbrough because he said it in his video. Because he said, "You think I'm from Newcastle, don't you?" No, I'm like, well, I don't know where you're from, to be honest. Could be put on. But I think he's getting red pilled. You know, do you think? From some of the things that I've seen,
I still kind of doubt it because the way he was, you know, even if he takes, even if he fatally overdoses on red pills, he will still die a cock.
True. Like, basically, this guy did the first ever response video to me. Like, and I think I had about 80 subs, 50 subs. I can't remember when he did it. And in his video, well, I was responding to. This is how long ago it was. Laughing Witch and Jenny McDermott attacking Thunderfoot. I think it was when they attacked his dad down a cancer, but I'm not sure. And he responded to me trying to flip the argument. And he tried to say that I'm a big, massive fanboy when I'm not. And he posted this, he put in this video, like this bit where Thunderfoot's in a waterfall. This made us laugh because he was trying to make it out that I'm gay for Thunderfoot, but it made him look gay.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, what? Why? I've never seen that.
Where did he find it? I've seen most of Thunderfoot's
I've never seen that.
That one. It's like,
wait, there's a video of Thunderfoot in a waterfall? I'm feeling like I'm confused.
Showering. Yeah.
yeah.
I know what he looks like. I think I'd pass.
I'd smash.
I know.
You'd smash?
Well, Layman would.
I'd smash fucking anything. I don't care.
Yeah.
I have no self-respect.
Traps? Would you smash a trap?
What?
My man.
What kind of question are you asking right now?
I know, but some of
not
the
true
chat,
fan,
I have to ask
even
it for the
not
chat.
Fake fan, fake gamer girl.
I'm a fake lamer girl.
I'm not even gonna entertain this notion. I want you to die.
Lamey, I have to tell you, excuse me, we have to do this. When I was on that stream that I was talking about with Coach and Millennial Woes and Black Pigeon Speaks and all those other guys, near the end, I'm serious, Jim, Mr. Medicare, said that he thought traps were gay. And he was very adamant. I think I can get him.
Is that his actual opinion?
I don't care if it's his actual opinion or not. I want to see a fucking. I want to see a fight. I want. That would be the meme showdown of the century, because it would be whose memes are better.
I think Layman's are better.
I do too, but I also love
like
Jim. So
but Layman's better.
Who can really master this meme?
I don't know, but I can ping out Jim on stream if he wants to.
Well, I mean,
what,
like
my stream. Oh god, that'd be mad.
That would be great. I actually I don't think he follows me on Twitter, which makes me sad. But he responds to anybody who asks him to come on a stream. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Does he? I've never even asked
Mitch,
him.
yeah, pretty much. You just ask him, and if he's available, he'll fucking come on.
I don't know. I don't think I'm at that level yet. I don't even know what I'd say to him.
What the fuck even is a YouTube level? I'm at 50k, and who the fuck am I? You know.
Exactly right. Well, who the fuck am
I
I?
know.
Who the fuck is it? We're all like nobodies, I guess. Well, you know, it's funny because in my head, Layman, you're like a YouTube celebrity. When we first started talking, it was really hard for me to talk to you.
Why? What kind of autist are you?
What do you?
I know.
Fuck you! You know exactly what kind of autist I am.
That's kind to be honest.
Yeah, it was difficult for me.
Seriously, you are the second most autistic woman I've ever met.
Oof.
What this oof? Is this?
Like, oof has ruined my fucking life.
Ooh.
All right, so chat. I've got a question for you guys. Babylon, or if you know about the Discord chat, which is
Don't
better,
go there,
Babylon
Uh-oh.
or Swamp.
Oh no, are we gonna have at it? A fucking square go? Like,
Are we doing this?
Well, I'm in the Babylon camp.
I have to get another drink. I'm almost out of my thing.
Quick, hurry up! Get a drink, whoever it is.
Well, okay, hang on 1 second.
All right, Aiden's gone. All right, now the woman's gone. We can talk about manly shit. Layman,
Like
what's manly shit we can talk about?
Choose
Traps, go on then. Okay, so what's your favorite kind of trap?
a straight one. Because
But what does it look like? Like, what does this trap look like?
um, t- uh,
Is it a squiggly line person or?
oof, that's racist. This is a
Okay,
this
sorry.
Is who I
What's
am. This is not a costume, and this is not okay.
is it a sociologist? I don't know. I don't know what your race is.
Yes, my race is sociology.
Well, in that case, I'm an historian, and my race is historian.
Nice.
That's my
But
humanities subject.
But you're not a real science. Haha.
I know I'm not. I'm a
Oof.
vet, I think. Oh,
Oof.
we were
Humanity.
still better than gender studies, though. Oof.
It was one of
still
my
more
absolutely
legit.
favorite memes of all time, to be honest.
Let's have a look. Show the chat that. I am a cat, not a costume. This is not okay. This is Aiden. She is not a costume. This is just her. It's not okay.
What? What's happening
Oh,
now?
we were memeing about.
The costume. Oh, no shit, Sherlock.
Are you saying
So
I'm a cat lady or I'm actually a cat?
Oh no, I mean you're a vaporwave girl.
No, I prefer
But there's
fast
another
wave
thing.
actually because if you guys didn't know, I'm a secret Nazi.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah. Shh. Don't tell me.
Embrace it. I'm literally Hitler, if you didn't know.
Same.
I mean, I've got a fashion haircut right now. so-
Wait, okay, so if everyone here is literal Hitler,
Yeah.
which of us is the apex Hitler? First Hitler.
Layman.
What the fuck did I do?
You just exist. That's why.
He lives in Germany, so and that probably does give him
Yeah.
priority.
Oof, nice dogs, my dude.
Well, everyone knows. I didn't. Does that even count? That's like what was it? The whole thing. Yeah, with that one guy where he said his girlfriend lived in Qatar and that was a dog.
Oh, you mean Spinosaurus kin?
Yeah, that dude.
Oh,
No, really
Okay,
fuck
Back to
that
Terra Patrol.
Like people know what state I live in, and there's 50,000 people in this state, so it's a fairly for some shit like that. It's not. I don't think it's that.
50,000.
No, I'm way underestimating. It's probably 500,000. I'm probably off by a decimal point. It's a small fucking state though, and I don't give
Of
a shit.
course,
I'm about
you're
to
off by a
leave though.
decimal.
I'm always off by a decimal.
Oh,
I think we should rename decimal to autism. I'm just off by one autism.
I agree.
Decimal point to autism. So I'm back, and I've filled my glass with strawberry lemonade and booze. So we're gonna talk about how, excuse you, rude. Babylon Prevails is inferior to Autonomous.
Well, to be fair, you got your Latin wrong on Twitter, so I'm gonna have to go with Babylon
No, I
Prevails.
didn't. It was on purpose. It was on purpose. Oh wait. Oh, somebody corrected me that I didn't
Excuses.
translate it. I didn't translate it correctly. That's true.
Yeah, you didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
That
did,
is
what did
true.
you say? He said it was Tana wills it, which is true.
And I said Autonomous will.
Oh, there we fucking go. Finally. That needed to leave my soul.
Should I get Nooker on here?
Oh, no,
Get anybody-
Naka's fucked. Naka's a piece of garbage.
Okay.
Well, how
fair
dare
enough.
you?
I'm gonna fight him.
Meanwhile, he's
Are you-
got it.
You know, hey, I this has to stay between the two of us, right? You know, nobody else is listening. But
Do you mean
should I
you're
ever-
the four of us?
yeah, fuck off. Should I ever see Naka in real life? I'm gonna rub his belly and feed him booze.
I think that's what everyone
haggis.
wants to do in Naka, though.
Feed him haggis. Come on. When
No,
in
the
Glasgow,
Scots.
in Glasgow.
Really, if it's a Scot, you booze comes first before the haggis. I think.
I guess so.
Don't be a nigger about it.
I know. I feel like I've been told off. Don't be a nigger about it.
But Lamim. So here's why Autonovolt is better. It's a more obscure reference. Your video game is very popular. My video game, no one. I get asked every fucking day what that's
Wait,
from.
What, Final Fantasy?
What video game?
What video game is Babylon Prevails from?
Yes.
Is
Are
it
you-
Rise of Nations? I don't know.
No, it's
It's
literally-
Bioshock.
Is it?
Yeah,
No,
It's not.
you did not get that from Bioshock.
no, absolutely not.
I would have sworn that that's where you drew
Age of
that from.
Empires.
No, it's not a video game reference at all. It's a super autistic in-joke
No.
referring to an old
Okay.
Oh,
I thought this was a reference to. Oh, so see now now I have to reevaluate my own fucking analysis.
I
Okay,
feel
okay,
as if
okay.
Aiden has to look at her worldview in another way again.
Okay, Aiden, I think you may like this. When I started out in my bachelor's time, during the end of my bachelor's degree, I was like, hey, the central issue of just about every academic discipline is that disciplines between each other lack common terminology.
Yep.
If an economist says rational, it's something completely different than a psychologist who says rational, it's something completely different than a sociologist who says rational. And that's a big problem. And I think that if we were to create a common terminology for all sciences, and especially a common terminology for sciences to people, so we can bypass pop science and the science reporting and basically just communicate with the broader public, I think that would get rid of a tremendous amount of issues that science is facing today. And
Oh, then never mind. You win. That's a much more poignant thing, which has no meaning.
I can finish. I wasn't done yet, and I
Okay.
dubbed the project Babylon. I was naive. I was young, and I was like actually hoping that I'd achieve anything in my fucking pre-bachelor days.
Oh, we all have those.
We all
I
have it.
understand.
And of course, it didn't work out, and now I'm just using it as a sort of callback to a better time.
So I didn't even know that. So you educated me. Hey, Appaben's here. What's up?
Appaben,
No.
hey. At what time is it over
Yeah,
there?
Uh,
He's been such a while.
no, I
Oh,
didn't realize
archive.
that though. That's interesting. And well, I mean, like, no, you weren't wrong for using the term Babylon because you're using it's Tower of Babel then, which is true. In that, and this is this whole thing that we're going through right now, where I feel like I fucking feel like we're speaking different languages only because of our terminology or because of what do I want to call it without being rude?
You're gonna be rude anyway, aren't you?
I don't like being rude. I actually think I'm a fairly nice person. I try to be very ambassadorial. It's that every field, no, let me be real. STEM fields get this idea. Some people in STEM fields, and I'm not going to say advanced people in STEM fields. People with PhD levels, they tend to understand this more. People with sophomoric understandings of certain fields think that STEM is this like holy grail that is unquestionable and is above criticism and is perfect and pure and holy, which is really stupid. And sometimes that we're looking at the same types of data, we're looking at very similar phenomena, but they will ignore our data or consider it as, and I don't, again, not the people who are actually conducting the research, people who are looking at it second or third hand, as that's stupid because it didn't come from a biologist or a physicist or whatever, which is very fucking retarded in my opinion. But that's from having worked in this, and again, as we were talking about, like there's this perception that nothing that happens in social science is mathematical, where at least in my field, well, it's predominantly just pure math. So,
and even
fuck.
then, I mean, the issue of false causality is actually like a pretty big issue, and you can establish formal causalities between things while there is no causal relationship at all. You know, difference making is one hell of a drug. But that's a whole different topic. It's like,
I just hate to interrupt, but Split Shadow asks Layman, is Babylon a babble pun?
Oof. I have no idea what that means, but yes.
Tower of Babel, with all the languages, things like that. He was wondering if it was like a reference as well.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
Babel was
based on it.
Oh, Babel, right.
Yeah.
I always pronounce it wrong. Don't know why.
No, it's Babylon, Tower of Babel. It's yeah.
because apparently there was an actual big temple in Babylon that was referenced by this legend or something, I guess.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
The reason why it was the legend said that it wasn't finished because, well, it was such a huge project that Babylon Empire fell apart while it was building. So
yeah, the Persians conquered them, right? I think. Was it Persia?
No, that's a bit. I think you're off by about 500 years.
Yeah, I think so.
Give or take.
Medians?
I'm not entirely certain who fucked it. No, I think it wasn't. Sargon's gonna fucking hate me for this. Jesus, wasn't it the Assyrians? I don't know.
Oh,
It's
it's the other way around.
you have to get them in order, and I always fuck them up.
It was
Yeah,
the
I
Persians.
fucking
It was
know.
the Persians.
Everyone is fucking conquering each other. Who cares?
Yeah, it was just a prolonged period within the between the Tigris and Euphrates of like over
Massive
1,000
autism.
years.
Actual autism.
Of just
Oh wait, there was a Neo-Assyrian Empire, which did conquer Babylon, but then it was back to Babylon as the Neo-Babylon. Oh, this is confusing. Even
Well,
for me.
yes, welcome to it. It was just back and forth for
Yeah.
1,000 years.
This isn't my. Bear in mind, this early on in human history is not my specialty. It's more Greeks, Romans, and everything modern after that. So like
So you're
Middle Ages
saying
stuff.
you're not
That's
a
my
real
thing.
scientist, right?
Sorry,
So you're saying you're not a real scientist, right?
I'm saying I am only halfway there, living on a prayer.
Yeah, but can you like fucking biologically prove Caesar?
What?
I don't
What
know.
if I say Nebuchadnezzar? Would that biologically prove it?
What are you trying to biologically prove?
Caesar, Julius Caesar? I don't know.
You gonna
Caesar,
biologically
yeah.
prove?
Well,
Yeah.
I am having
this-
an ancestry DNA test, so we
And
might
this is
find
actually
out.
not a jab at crowd or anything. I'm just really unhappy
Don't.
with.
You better be really
Oh,
careful what you say here.
I'm worried about the new video. I love your crowd, but I'm worried. I don't know if it's good or not.
Go watch.
I think like in its given context as being a sort of callback to positivism.
It's very.
positivist
It is a
outlook,
very positivist video. You're correct.
and
As
think
in,
that
he's
context
positive.
is-
Can you
No,
explain positivism?
Positivism is a philosophical thingy, not
Sort of. It's a philosophical look at science, at the scientific method.
Oh, right, okay. I was wondering what you meant. I thought was it a state of mind kind of philosophy or a...
Let me provide what I would tell how I would explain positivism versus post-positivism to in simple. So the positivist goes to a lake every day and observes a bunch of swans in the lake, right? They're all white.
The fucking swan analogy. Fuck.
Yes, I know. Fuck you. You know exactly what fucking analogy I'm gonna make because you've heard this shit. So goes to the lake and observes a bunch of swans in the lake every single day. He notes the same sort of features. They have the same kind of eyes, the same shape of the beak, and they have the same color plumage. It's all white. Then one day, the positivist comes to the lake and he finds among the group of swans that shares every single other feature with the group of swans, a black swan with a different color plumage. Therefore, under positivism, which does not include the idea of falsifiability, he would say this is not a swan or this is a different thing from the other thing I have observed. Right? A post-positivist would extend the boundary conditions of what defines swan to include the black swan, given that it has all of the other physiological features and phenotypical symbols of swanness.
But wouldn't it be just a matter of how we define things, not because
this is a very basic. This is like the undergrad explanation of the difference between positivism
I
and
think you already made it a
post-positivism.
bit too complicated, to be honest.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Okay. So it's one analogy.
See, help me.
Imagine
I'm too
the following.
autistic, dude.
So okay, imagine the following, right? You wanna see how fucking swans, how do they work? So you walk the lake,
fucking miracles.
swans, and you start noticing a pattern. And you come to the conclusion, after having observed 1,000 swans, that yes, every swan is white. And that's a positivist outlook. You basically, you deduced, haha, that's the meme, you deduced, haha, that every swan automatically is white. Without ever having seen every single swan there is, you now know the swan is white. The post-positivist, for example, the critical rationalist, would go ahead and say, you haven't seen every single fucking swan, and there are black swans. What now? And it's like the basic question, like, if you if you fail to disprove a phenomenon, let's say 100 times, if you 100 times throw a rock in the air and 100 times the rock falls down, the question still remains: will it fall down 101st time?
Well, it's why exactly, like, even what we call physical laws are still capable of being disproven. We just haven't found the instance in which they are disproven.
If I can just get one thing in.
Absolutely.
Saying that something is proven and beyond doubt
Right.
and that it's established is the highest level of scientific arrogance.
I know.
completely anti-science. It's fucking disgusting.
The whole word prove. On the first day of grad school, at most, if not in undergrad, you should learn to just remove the term prove from your
From
lexicon.
your fucking existence.
Unless you're in math or other.
Math is the one time where you would have the word proof that would make any kind of sense. Otherwise,
And law.
sure. Otherwise, but law is okay. But otherwise, you're just looking at the data indicate, the data prove. They tend toward this. They don't prove. They tend toward, and you're waiting for contradictory information. So that's why. And when you find contradictory information, a post-positivist would either say this is a new thing and redefine, or would extend and expand the boundary conditions of the original hypothesis. So a more limited perspective, I think, from the positivist would always be that the falsified information, therefore the existence of the black swan, is somehow different and not included in the original 1,000 observations. It's somehow unique and disparate.
So
Does
it's
that make sense?
Enjoy your stay.
special pleading, basically.
What?
So it's like special pleading, if it's like considered separate, if it's not kind of.
I would just define it as pedantry in terms of modern science. There's basically no positivists left.
Oh, actually, there are.
I know you've told me that there are, and I know a couple of positivists, but I don't think there's a ton of them.
But here's the thing: positivism has an exceptionally strong argument on the meso level. It to really boil it down and to make it as layman as possible, positivism works.
Sure.
For the layperson, having observed a stone fall 100 times, it will probably fall 101st time, and if it doesn't, then you're really not that concerned with it. You know, it's just a tiny little thing. And a lot of current findings and a lot of the great technological achievements that we've done are based on positivism. But
well, sure. In physics, you would expect, yes. In physics, you would expect, because I've observed 1,000 times that gravity functions in such a way that I would expect for 1,001 times. Sure, absolutely. But I don't think that the scientists themselves would consider themselves positivists, because although we must rely on previously observed information instrumentation, we would still expect the possibility of failure.
Oh, just like to add that Appenben might be coming in.
Oh, cool. I haven't spoken to Apple in a while.
Time-wise, I don't know if I can push it to 12. So
I don't know where
Bastard might
HB
miss
is
it.
either. Yeah.
He said 90 minutes.
Can I punch him?
You can if you want.
Don't insult my boyfriend.
Oof.
Oof. He did say Appenben, not Hard Bastard. You just said Appenben was your boyfriend.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Hard Bastard.
Oh, that was. Like
I know there's a lot of shipping there.
Oh, that was funny. Then that made me laugh. Anyway, I don't think I can push it to 12, but I'll definitely shoot Hard Bastard at some point again. Don't worry, we can get this happen next time. Now he knows that GMT means Greenwich Median Time and not Great Mountain Time.
Greenwich Mean Time, actually.
He just got home.
Oh, thank God. Phew.
Well, hang on.
The stars are aligning finally, people.
Hang on,
the stars are aligning. I don't believe in that shit, but you know what. I must stream till I die, says the Black Lord of Fenrir. Shout out to Black Lord of Fenrir. Great content. Check him out. I'm shilling you again. You like him, Layman. I mean, he's not a sociological channel, but he does good history videos and videos on YouTube.
That's all nice and dandy, but sociology is the last remaining.
It's not a science.
Can't even fucking say it. I mean, you know.
Appenben, how you doing?
I'm fucking tired of this shit. Oh, hey, Appa, what's up?
Hello. How are you guys doing?
I hope you die.
This is the first time I talked to Dr. Lehman. Hey.
Hey. Do I know you? I'm fucking famous. I don't. You're irrelevant. I'm gonna drop a diss track on you, Dad.
He watches He's like cute.
Oh, see, look, here it comes. Layman reaches 50,000 subs, and now he thinks he's better than the rest of us.
I'm surprised you reached it before you did.
A little bit.
I'm surprised that Aiden is on the top right now.
I'm not that pussy
I
pass.
mean, wait, how many subs do you have?
45.
Oh, I thought I had 50
I
already.
have 35. I have 35. You when we're last time in our stream, Aiden, you only have like 7,000.
I know.
I remember those days. I remember those days. The first time I actually saw you in my chat, if I remember correctly, I might be wrong. You had 7,000.
I had like 1K. I had like 1 or 2K when I first. I had been shitposting in your chats on another account before I started YouTube.
Oh,
But yeah, like, oh yeah, they would have
Which
been
one?
random.
was it the one where we had the little accident?
Yeah, the one that I accidentally signed in on.
Oh shit! I may see you. I may see
Yeah,
you.
yeah, you would have, because I used to do it. I used to shitpost on lots of people's public.
We used to have debates
shit.
in those streams. I used to enjoy that.
Yeah,
I actually enjoy it. I know it may sound heated, looking
Mm.
back, but it isn't heated. I just get passionate. I love you guys, really.
No, and I don't. That kind of
It's
shit doesn't
always
bother
you.
me at all. Like,
Mm.
get heated. That's much more.
It's annoying when
entertaining.
it's on stream because I need to think. I have to think, and it's really hard, and I mess things up all the time.
We all
But
do.
that's the joy of it. That's the joy of streaming.
Aiden is in heat. Okay. Good to
What?
know.
What?
Is it heat?
Hang on. What?
I don't judge. Oh yeah, I don't judge.
That is shock filled, man.
The fucking shock pill. Jesus.
Is that what the
Build
shark
on
pill is?
The shock pill
when
is
you-
a PJW shock to the heart, and you're to blame.
Huh.
Kind of.
Oh,
Smashing the puns. Smashing the
you're
puns.
supposed to imagine it, I think.
Upper Ben, did you hear my communist joke before?
No, don't say it again. It's awful.
I
It's
need
the
to.
worst. No, it's gonna ruin. Then Lay Meme's really gonna leave this time.
Okay, fine.
I'm being very egalitarian by allowing myself to stay here through this.
Okay,
This is my
fine.
third time.
I'll
No,
DM
now
it you.
now you have to say it though, which is fucking stupid.
No, I won't say it. I'll DM it to Upper Ben. I'll DM it.
I have no idea what you're talking about. So good
Joke.
job.
It's a silly, horrible joke that I made up while I was at work.
Oh,
Here
good.
it is.
Okay.
It's here. I'll do it this way. It spices it up. What
go on then.
what does the communist cow say?
Okay, what?
Mao.
Kill me.
Upper Ben
I
left.
Oh, I have a scissor right here. I'm gonna cut myself right now.
Goodbye.
God,
Goodbye.
I have crippling depression. now.
Oh. Wait a second. Give me a minute.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
what I miss. The soundboard. That's what I miss. So Upper Ben, how are you? How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing well. We should actually do another live streams again.
We should. The EA shitstorm is continuing, man. I'm loving that.
Oh,
Oh, did you guys know that the death threats that EA got is actually fake?
Oh yeah.
Of course
oh
it is.
really?
Even
I mean, I'm not
Kotaku
surprised,
wrote about this.
Yeah, that was fake. And it turns out the one person who found out that it was fake was Kotaku.
Yeah,
Oh
the
my
funniest
God.
part about it.
What a
When
timeline.
Kotaku-
That was- Oh, what timeline are we in? We're on the same timeline, and I think we're on the same timeline in which Anita Sarkeesian cares about male rapes. Also,
Did you say that?
Well, did you see the video she put up that's like her bitching about how people are now too obsessed with the whether or not someone in media is a rapist or a sexual
Oh, yeah.
offender?
Yeah, V did a video on that. She precipitated that. She helped cause that. So, like, why is she complaining?
It is actually at this point that there is no appeasing them. It's that you asked for this, here you go, and now you're upset by it. Fuck
It was
off.
this milk
For it.
This is what I
this
expect from
milkshake
them.
duck video.
Go on.
Huh. That okay.
Sitting duck, more like sitting cuck.
They actually have. Oh, that's interesting.
Come on, hard bastard.
Oh, what about the Hunger Games?
I don't know. I mean, some of the things JLaw has said about race, like that time she talked about rubbing her butt on those indigenous ruins.
Right.
Is
when?
that Elysion?
Whoa.
That's that other guy. If you looked at, have you seen the thing where?
Yeah, I know. It sounded like an Elysion.
The
and
art?
I was.
No, the art that was released of like Anita talking to this man in a wig. And then like the art of them is them both looking super kawaii desu. And
Say it again. Say it again.
Never do that again. I'm gonna
Say it
wreck
again.
you.
もっと可愛いです。
Okay, stop that.
I'm going to isolate that and use it in a video.
Jeez. Okay, so for the record, if you've seen that video, or at least go to Anita's channel, that chick on the right that was transgender is supposed to be the blonde chick.
Yeah, in the two pictures that they had drawn of them, where she looks I don't know how to be nice anymore. The person looks very extremely ugu in their art, but is clearly a broad-shouldered man in
A catfish, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been catfished. I've been catfished, but she catfished more than just me. She catfished an entire group of people. Well, it turned out to be him, but you know what I mean. Yeah, is that Trisha that I might mention
You
this
can't
before.
fall for the pussy meme.
Well, I didn't even fancy her. She's just a friend. I didn't even realize. Oh my god.
Oh.
Anyway, so up event. Are you gonna bite the bullet and buy it? Or are you gonna do what I do and just don't buy it? Just play the original Battlefront.
Fuck all this shit.
Oh, just play the original Battlefront. Everything is unlocked from the start. Okay, you need to play the game to actually unlock the heroes, but hey, at least that's much better than actually skip it than, you know.
Exactly.
What was the so the numbers on it? I was watching. If you guys know Young, yeah, he's awesome.
Oh, he's so good.
I really like him. And he went over the Reddit post on it. So it would take essentially 40 hours on average for you to unlock Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker in multiplayer.
Okay.
On average.
Let me explain that.
Yeah.
40 hours initially. Then EA said, you know what? We're going to cut off 75%. So now it's 15 hours for every hero. And here's a little bit of a... it will take 4,528 hours of gameplay or $2,100 to unlock all base game content in Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Okay, so this is updated. I was listening to like Yang yesterday about that shit. Holy Christ.
Here's a link in the chat.
Yeah, I see it. Wow.
Yep. That's just...
Here. AAA experience.
God.
Well, fuck that. Fuck, video games make me want to be dead.
Yeah, fuck EA.
I remember SJWs used to attack Gamergate for, why aren't you going after that? Well, we are, but we need to deal with the games journalists that are allowing this to happen.
Well, I actually wrote a paper about this when I was undergrad, since Laymian was talking about his own undergrad over expectations of one's ability to affect shit. When I was an undergrad, I really thought, and this was before Gamergate happened, by the way, guys. I wrote this massive. It was not my undergrad thesis. My undergrad thesis was something else, but I wrote this massive research piece that was on like trying to uncover this shit about 6 to 8 months before Gamergate broke, and a lot of it was about like we cannot directly come at the devs when the fucking journalists are lying so blatantly, because it prevents the average user from being able to really provide input. However, that now I'll tell you guys this: if our bastard does get on, he like wants to buy this game, and my response to him was, "What the fuck are you doing?" He's like, "I'll pay the $80 and all the money to try and get the shit." I'm like, "No, what the stop! Don't enable this. This is awful. I mean, you cannot." Maybe he'll get mad at me for doing this, but you cannot enable this garbage.
Okay, it's Yahtzee. Yahtzee once said that the scheme is basically to put a bucket in a bank and say, hey, I'm going to rob this bank, but I'm not going to rob it. But if you want to put money in there, the option is open. And if somebody actually put money in there, well, they shouldn't have financial independence in the first place.
I guess not.
Oh, Croshaw. Yahtzee, always hitting the nail on the head.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
He's a secret shit.
And
it's
actually interesting.
That's why you're quiet. Somebody wants to know why you're quiet. Say something.
Layman.
Layman?
Whomstiff.
Okay, Alpha Ben, sorry. Please do
Uh,
continue. My apologies.
Okay, so one thing that I found when I do the research on the video, somebody who was once working as like some sort of electronics media PR, he basically states that everything that EA does, all the backlash and everything like that, it was calculated from the start. So the backlash that you got from the beta, yeah, that's intentional. EA did that intentionally. So I'm not sure how that's going to backfire on EA, but well, we're just gonna see.
Yeah.
God, it's like it's bad enough that they spend millions and millions of dollars on a video game, and then they charge us. Well, over here it's £40 to £44, not $60, but that's the regional equivalent. And then in America it's $60, and then they add the microtransactions on top of that. And it's like, seriously, buying $60 games doesn't get back your budget. I mean,
Well,
films like £7 a ticket, £10 a ticket, much cheaper than the video game.
Oh, and EA
they make
also
their
made
budgets back, and they're in the hundreds of thousands.
EA also made a very good confession. Check that out. On the bottom. On the bottom. On the bottom there. Privilege
Is it
said
here?
it.
Is this it? Let's have a look. Is it on in the chat? I can't see it.
No, it's a privilege screen share.
Yeah, my screen share.
Sorry, my bad.
You can present your one, by the way.
Oh yes.
Here it is.
This was a great, truly a great confession.
They do not remember making Battlefront a pay-to-win game. The stories encouraged us to address other things about our company. We have loved and had romantic encounters with men throughout. What?
Is it starting to look familiar to you yet?
It's a shit post.
It's a shit.
It's a shit post, indeed.
And we should how to live as a gay man.
I mean, they do. I don't blame them for wishing to live as a gay company or whatever, you know.
That's
More like a gay
Yeah, I know.
faggot.
savagely.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like,
Stacey.
honestly, Battlefront's not my type of game. It's not my
Who said gay, man?
my
Who was that?
jam.
What was it?
I like RPGs.
The thing is, the games industry is the only. You're a weeb. We know.
Well, no, I mean, KOTOR is my favorite Star Wars game. Both of them, even though the second one didn't have an ending. Those are the Star Wars
Hey, the
games.
first one's my favorite too.
Hey,
Yeah.
Can you still hear me, by the way?
Hmm?
Yes.
Good.
Star Wars game. What's layman's game? I need to know this question. It's really important that we know what is layman's Star Wars game.
Republic Commando.
I haven't even played that one.
It's actually really good. Like you wouldn't expect it to be this good, and the multiplayer was a lot of fun.
KOTOR. I think I misheard that.
No.
Is it?
Republic Commando. It's a shooter.
Oh, I've got that one. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, you're a bit quiet, layman. You might need to turn your.
Well, you can actually adjust every member's volume individually in the control room of the Hangout.
Wow, this game has a 9 out of 10 on Steam. Maybe I'll have to play it.
Yep. It's a nice shooter.
It may have aged in a bad way, maybe.
I don't have any like that shit doesn't bother me at all. The aging stuff, I know it bothers some people. It doesn't. Like everything I've seen about this new Star Wars game is that oh, look how it looks so awesome. It's so beautiful. And it's like, okay, but is it fun? And I just watched Critical play it the entire campaign last night, and it looked really boring and repetitive and awful. Everybody's critical.
Everybody's critical.
Everybody's
Everybody has the exact same fucking impression of him. I watched him play the entire campaign.
critical. I'm here to play. This guy's eyes is the beady eyes of an Anglo. He lies. Beady eyes, Anglo eyes. Hey, everybody's critical. As told by Anakin Skywalker, says the prequels are better than the new trilogy. That is. That I don't know. I disagree with that. I think the prequels are worse.
They are.
Go on, lay meme.
Prequels
They
are really
are.
bad.
I know.
Yeah, but maybe if you. Yeah, they fucking suck. But okay, I'm gonna propose something. Okay, the prequels are still better than the remastered original trilogy.
Yes.
Oh, you know what? That is actually true.
Okay, I think you could argue that only because I really hate the way that they fuck shit up in the remastered version. I still have on VHS the original, like the right before the remastered version. So it's the last VHS copy. And the only other way I think you can get it is on Laserdisc. So, and I think actually even on my copy there are some edits to it. But it's still got like the original Jabba scene where Jabba's just a fat guy and not a big space slug at first in New Hope. You know,
I don't want to call you a liar or anything, but if you do have that, I think that could go for like 100,000 on eBay.
No, they're not. No,
Layman,
there's
we
some
have
edits to it. There are some CGI edits in it, but it still has like things like that. I don't think they go for 100,000. I don't have the laser disc like the original, but because there's some, it would be.
Anyway,
well, you can get it all now. You can get it all now on torrent, where people have put everything together with as little editing as possible.
Layman, we have an esteemed guest. I think it's Space Balaclava Man. Is that Excitable Balaclava?
Uh-oh.
Oh god, oh no.
No, he's come for you. He's going to snort protein powder in front of you, and the stream will be forever lost to the internet.
There goes another channel.
He says, dumb nibber, Layman, you are a nigger. And then he says, you're the Black History tag.
You want me to read?
You're a dumb nigger. You're the... Wait, he's just repeating himself there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just repeating himself.
I mean, he's probably had a lot of protein powder tonight.
Protein. Gotta get that protein.
Kind of powder.
And then Mitch
by the way,
back into
I like a
the
protein.
Nigga. I'm 200% nigga.
It's time.
Not bad. By the way, have you guys seen Paul Joseph Watson tweeting that picture where he said, "You need to see it was so cringy. How do you phrase it? You need to find a person who sees you the same way I look at this protein thing."
Yeah.
Did you hang on? Okay, that's horrible. But I want to put it aside because I saw that meme the other day, and I was trying to watch it this morning. Of the other day, V and Sargon streamed about a thing. I don't know what it was, but I had to stop it because I do like V, but the way he was looking at Sargon the entire time.
I see where this is going.
Was in a way that I could not ignore. And I know I saw a meme that was like, you will never have a woman who looks at you the way V looks at Sargon. I'm just saying, go watch that stream. It's the happiness in his eyes and his but it's just this overwhelming just
to be quite
joy.
honest, V is better than I am, to be honest.
On what level?
On every level.
Why? Because he has a better chance with Sargon, or
No, he's literally just a better person than I am.
Aww.
Jesus.
Okay. Let's point out one thing. Your accent is much better. Let's just say that.
What accent?
Oh, good. Oh,
you keep talking shit, I'm gonna fuck you up.
To be honest, V is a doctor of pigeons, and you are a mere master's degree man.
Oof. That's actually true.
I am also a mere master's degree man, though. So
are you saying that V is a
Mega faggot.
No,
Yes.
I like V.
I love V. I wish I was V, to be honest.
We.
I get confused with your fucking V and W sounds. I get fucking
You're a fucking Slav, then. I get it.
I'm fucking Luxembourgish, you fucking cunt.
I'm sorry, I can't recognize it. I know too much Polish to know why someone would be confused with V's and W's.
I speak 8 languages. What the fuck do you want?
I know, that's true.
Connection.
Now there's 2 Mitches. What are we supposed to do? Which one of them? One of them is a fucking imposter. Shoot one of them.
One of them is a
it's
nigger.
him. It's him. My left.
okay. Yeah.
No.
You have 2 people entering your stream, jeez.
2 people enter. 2 Mitches enter. 1 Mitch leaves.
2 Mitches enter. Oh,
Should be gone. He's
Obligado.
not going. He's
okay,
gone.
there we go.
No, I just you just have to just watch that stream or whatever it was, because I had to stop because it was just it was too gay even for me, and I'm pretty gay.
Okay.
You are. Oh, more from Balaclava, man. Does communism equal to have? Communism equal to have?
Them.
And then he says, "Fuck off! You don't owe me to somebody." And then he said, "I'm going to speak to my communard friends. Also, fuck women."
Yeah, fuck
Nice.
women.
Same.
Right in
The
fucking-
women. Do you respect the women?
First, you need to
Wear a
respect
condom.
them. Yeah, respect them by fucking them. How about that?
Oh yeah.
How about
Wait. Imposter Mitch is here again.
Yeah, I know. You have to. Okay, there. Well, I guess you killed him.
He's gone. He's
Yeah.
dead.
Art Bastard said he was gonna pop in for a minute.
Yeah.
maybe.
Like, where is he? We
He's-
saw the.
he has an important stream at 8, which is it's 6:43 here. So
Am I invited?
our to his stream with
Aw.
another news reader. I mean,
Um,
lame meme. I would say we could stream at any point, but both of us are banned from streaming. So
Yeah. Shit's fucked.
I've not had any dinner. I'm gonna have to end this soon because you don't want
Why
him
not?
eating.
I throw
Okay. One final
I'm
question,
fucking
Aiden.
angry.
One final question. Just one final question.
Mhm.
Do you learn? Gonna need some help in multivariate analysis. Do you have any idea about it?
yeah, a lot. What kind of question do you have?
I'm
about
sorry. I'm
multivariate
gonna bow down. I'm gonna bow down to Dr. Lehman and Aiden if they can teach me on multivariate analysis, please. This thing is killing me. It's killing me hard. Please.
Well,
Get
well,
started.
I don't understand where to start. I mean, what kind of so you understand essentially what a multivariate analysis means is that you're looking at multiple factors and sort of in the analysis in order to understand
Sure.
which degree to which each variable affects the outcome you're looking at, right?
Yep, I know the basics, but let's just say that I have this book. I can at least read from the first 4 chapters of it. Then the next couple of chapters, I just have zero idea. It's all about probabilities and shit like that. I couldn't figure it out.
Right, can I
Okay,
just-
let me tell you this. I'm doing a series. It's slow going because guess what? They're not my most popular videos. Where I am really going to teach a 101 level class by the time all of them are finished on statistical analysis. I will go up to probably MANOVAs and multiple regression analysis. I won't probably do log linear because it's a little bit more complicated.
Can I just say that I've created a new ideology, a new centrist ideology, autism.
I think that's where we all are, honestly.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
I'm an artist. Like, I believe that the pedantic way of getting to the center is the ultimate way. Like, everything has to be like by every number, by every letter. It must be by the book. Like, you have to get into a routine. You know, there can be no
like,
sarcasm.
I mean,
Sarcasm is just communism to me. Be gone. We can't have sarcasm here. I mean, I'm basically trying to base it on autistic stuff. You know.
well, I guess
sarcasm
my
is
whole
communism.
look at YouTube is that the only reason I ever did this shit is because I wanted to either talk about things that I was observing through inductive methodology, because I couldn't understand. Because normally I don't understand shit, so I'm just kind of looking at it and being like, "Whoa, what might cause that?" I don't know. I think that's an unusual way to look at things. So I would call myself autist, I guess. Yeah, sure.
Autism. I like that. I don't think. Should I make a T-shirt out of that?
No,
autism.
fuck off. T-shirts are my thing.
No, T-shirts.
Lay
are mine
meme,
now.
I'm fucking waiting. It said it shipped, but I'm still waiting.
I got mine. I'm not wearing it though, sadly.
Oof.
Oof.
I'm waiting. Well, Mitch and I got the same one, so then we can be twinsies in faggotry.
I know, right? Layman, how
actually-
proud are you to know that 2 people bought a T-shirt here?
2 whole people.
It's fucking amazing. Actually, my T-shirts sell really well. It's fucking amazing. I already have a new one planned, which is just me, like the character, in a really edgy pose with a trench coat, leaning on a wall, smoking a cigarette, being like super edgy, you know, with a katana on his back.
But you have children. You have a child.
And there's a quote next to it that either reads Lemao, why the fuck does reality have to be such a fucking nightmare? To be quite honest.
You stop stealing my memes. Now you're the true meme thief.
Hypocrite.
And the other one is the other one. I actually like the other one more. It's I continue my worthless existence solely to be a witness to this tragedy.
I actually like yours better than mine. My why is reality such a fucking nightmare is not as good
It's not
as
yours, to be quite honest. I stole it. It's now mine.
I know you did, but I like yours better. I continue my.
Okay. Here's the thing. I actually have a thing called out with nightmare goggles. Like a guy watching reality, he puts on nightmare goggles and it's like, nothing changed.
Right,
Oh.
exactly.
And
Yeah,
there
you've
was, like,
seen that
one-
meme.
I've seen that meme.
That was not your meme originally.
Boss, I actually made it.
You did?
No, I'm just a good liar.
You fuck you. Damn it.
Anyway, I don't think Half Past is going to be able to make it, and it's nearly 12 o'clock. I think I should
Okay,
Bastard, more like truck bastard. Am I right?
What? Fuck you. Lady,
Anyway.
if you want to continue this discussion, we can get on my channel.
exactly.
We
My
actually
second
can't, to
channel.
be honest.
Anyway,
Anyway,
get my second one.
I'm really hungry.
I don't
And,
care.
Do you want to get on my
Okay,
second
that's
channel and
fine.
bullshit?
I mean, if
I
you-
need to conclude, guys. I need to conclude.
Fuck off,
Anyway.
this-
Okay.
One second. Do you want to get on my second channel and bullshit,
yeah,
lady?
yeah,
All right, let's do it. Okay, I'll set it up.
Okie
Okay.
All right. Thanks
All right,
as
I
always,
can
and happy
conclude.
birthday, and congratulations on 1,000 subs, Mitch. Thank you.
Shit, man,
Why, thank you.
birthday?
It was a privilege, as always.
Anyway, thank you guys for sticking by me on this niche.
All right.
You're getting in my head now.
Okay.
I can't say anything. I can't say anything with the music in my ears. I can't concentrate. Anyway,
It's too much.
it is too much. Thank you once again for tuning in. We had some stop and starts, yes, but next time all those technical difficulties will be fixed, and we will continue to meme on. And next week, I'm gonna try and do a t-shirt competition. So like, you make artwork for me on a t-shirt, I guess. So yeah, the theme is all autism, I've decided. So anyway, I've been your boy,
Certainly
Mitch.
describes me.
Not said it yet. It's been your boy, and it's been your peeps. Everybody,
Squad fam out.
Scott fam.
Squad fam, signing out.
All right.